First at 5 today, it was a night of terror, and it becomes a day of mourning. Crowds gather in Manchester, England, to remember those who lost their lives when a suicide bomber struck outside an Ariana Grande concert.
The growing list of victims is truly heartbreaking. The youngest, an 8-year-old girl, Safi Roussos, described as a beautiful little girl in every aspect of the word.
In all, 22 people died in this terror attack, and another 59 are hurt. ISIS has claimed responsibility, and a 22-year-old bombing suspect has been identified.
Let's get the latest now. CBS 2's Tina Kraus live in Manchester tonight with more. Tina.
Maurice and Christine, good evening. This device was described as homemade and crude. Its effect devastating on this close-knit community. Thousands of people attended a vigil in Manchester's Albert Square this evening, honoring the victims of last night's terror attack.
We will pull through the events of last night because we will stand together, because love in the end is always stronger than hate.
18-year-old Georgina Callender was the first victim publicly identified. A huge fan of singer Ariana Grande. These photos of them were taken 2 years ago. 8-year-old Safi Roussos also died. Her school principal called Safi a beautiful little girl. Charlotte Campbell still hadn't located her 15-year-old daughter Olivia.
I love her so much, and I want her home. I need a home. She's my baby.
Olivia was said to be last seen with a friend who was injured and taken to a hospital. Officials say 59 victims were hospitalized, some reportedly paralyzed by shrapnel.
Once we exited the door, there was blood across the floor.
Inside the Manchester Arena, it was said to be total chaos.
Everybody's pushing, everybody's shoving.
Come on.
Outside, comfort came from residents of the town. And Ariana Grande tweeted, "Broken from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. I don't have words." This morning, President Donald Trump slammed those behind the attack and reiterated his call to drive out terrorists.
So many young, beautiful, innocent people living and enjoying their lives murdered by evil losers in life.
I can confirm that the man suspected of carrying out last night's atrocity is 22-year-old Salman Abedi.
This afternoon, Manchester's chief constable said police are trying to establish if Abedi was acting alone or working as part of a wider network. ISIS did claim responsibility for the attack, hailing the bomber. Several other cities across Britain tonight held ceremonies of solidarity. The Queen issued a statement expressing her admiration for the way that the people of Manchester handled what she called an act of barbarity. Christine, Maurice?
Tina, you mentioned a mother that was looking for her daughter in your report. Have all of the victims been identified?
Tragically, no, and that's what makes this so heartbreaking. Nearly 24 hours after the suicide bomber struck, as many as 15 people are still reportedly missing. And a lot of the victims scattered across hospitals, as many as 8 hospitals across the city, many of them with life-threatening injuries, we're told.
Okay, Tina Kraus tonight in Manchester. Thank you.